Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So after yesterday's disaster, I'm trying to come back strong for today and try to succeed and not fail as bad. So because yesterday we had a blush, bronzer, and highlight, and today I do have all that done. I actually added blush today because I think especially for the series and maybe even for the winter, I kind of want that rosy glow. Like I just been outside and I'm a little cold. I added a hint on my nose, which I normally never do. And then the highlighter that I chose today was the Diamond Wet by Jeffree Star. And honestly, the way that it came off, let me see if I can get maybe... See how like it kind of has like specks of glitter? When I was putting it on, which is not really, it's kind of picking up, it almost looked like I had some fresh snow that fell. So I'm kind of living. So let's hope that today we don't mess up today's eye look. So the palette that we will be playing with today is the Morphe 39L Hit the Lights palette. It is so pretty. And oh, like look at those neons in the corner. I really want to dig into them. Now obviously it's all gonna vary. So yesterday what I did is I went into the 5 images that I had saved. If you did not watch yesterday's video, it will be linked right up here. Go ahead and watch that first. I will go ahead and give a super quick recap, the best that I can, of what we are doing. We are taking a palette in which I have not yet used or not yet reviewed. So today's is the Hit the Lights palette, and we are creating a look. I tried on social media failed me, so I just asked my boyfriend. It's just so much easier, and I didn't want to be biased, obviously. So I took 5 ideas from him in which reminded him of the holidays. Then I told him to choose a number between 1 and 10. I took that idea, plugged it into Google, took his number, chose that image, and I'm going to base an eye look based off of that image. If you had watched yesterday's video, you will know what a hot mess and disaster it was. I loved that contour blush and highlight, honestly, and I'm not even really a blush girl anymore, but we're kind of bringing it back. And sorry, I keep checking the monitor, but kind of living for it. What do you think? And of course we have another festive shirt on today. I really like Stephen Rhodes t-shirts, not sponsored, but at, I can't remember if it's Hot Topic or sponsors, but it's Let's Catch Santa and little kids with Santa and a trap. So that is today's festive shirt. I just live in graphic tees. I mean, I don't really go anywhere too often, sadly. I have so much like nice clothes that I could wear out, so much new clothes that I haven't worn but haven't had a chance to wear them anywhere. But I live in graphic tees, so of course I had a graphic tee for today. So let's go into my images. So yesterday's was a sleigh going down a hill with some snow. Fail, I know. So we have 1 and 5. I chose 3 yesterday. I'm gonna choose, let's just choose number 1 today. Okay, cute. So today's image is a tree with all the wrappings, the ornaments, some gifts, and some snow. So I think, because spoiler alert, one of my ideas is a gift, I think that I'm going to exclude those from this one. I'm just going to do a tree with bulbs and maybe a hint of snow if I don't mess it up this time. So lots of greens, a little bit of color here and there. I'm going to try to do the best that I can. After yesterday's disaster, I'm trying not to have too much hope. So I of course have all my base done like we already discussed. I am going to prime my eyelids and then we will get into it. So let's talk for a second. I do have my eyelids now primed. I have a problem. It's called buying stuff. It's not just makeup, it's clothes also. I'm gonna link this video up here. This was my makeup buying issue video, I guess. I don't know. But the issue that we're having this year, I'm probably gonna get at least 1 to 2 or more packages a day because I've just ordered so much stuff. And you know, it's all fun, it's good, everything was on sale, lots of Black Friday deals, lots of all sorts of stuff. The issue, I mean that's an issue on its own, but the real issue is I already have a pile of stuff and now I'm just gonna be growing it continuously. That's a problem. But all right, primed, let's go. So like I said, we're gonna do a tree with like some bulbs, maybe some like tinsel, or what is it called when it's not loose? I don't know. I just always call it tinsel because we had the loose one that you'd sprinkle across the whole tree, but I know that it comes in like wraps too. Anyways, and then of course it has lights on it and snow. But so growing up, we always did colored lights on our tree, and this one does look like it has colored lights on it. Oh, don't mind the fact that it said November 22nd on it. That was just when I took the screenshot and had the idea and tried to get everything together. You know me, I'm a mess. But it's still December and it's still before Christmas and we're getting on the ball. By the way, I lit her up today. I'm surprised that the battery still worked. She's very gold though. So when I saw that at Target, because you know Target has everything. When I saw that at Target, I knew I had to have it. But gold is not really my go-to just because I am so pale, and an accent tone for me is silver. So I wished it had been silver, but I don't hate the gold, and the bulbs of course are warm to go with the gold. But happy holidays. Alright, okay, so this palette, of course, you know, got some backlash because it looks similar to the James Charles palette. I can see some resemblance, but I also see a fair amount of changes as well. I think more than anything what caught people's attention was the layout, because he was, I believe, I don't know for sure, so don't quote me and don't come for me, but did like smaller, and then big ones in the middle. I don't know. But I do have all the colors listed up here, and without further ado, let's just get into it. So I think, again, we're gonna go with like the whole snow aesthetic. I'm gonna dip into, oh, these are broken up weird. Okay, let's go ahead and dip into Halo Effect, which is this white here. It does have some shimmer in it though, which is totally fine because it adds to the whole snow thing. And I mean, we need all the help we can get at this point, because yesterday was just, it just wasn't it. I really tried, I really did, but yeah. And of course, because this palette is so big, same size as the James Charles palette, I'm gonna use my Jeffree Star mirror. So I've tried Morphe before. I already know I'm probably gonna like this palette by like the performance of them, the blendability, the pigment, all that fun jazz. The one thing I will say, and this is my own fault, which I'd say 50% of the time it's my fault. This has, let's see if I can get it on camera. This has definitely reflex in it, and they're more pinkish purple, and I like don't love that for the snow concept, but again, my fault. So again, no one to blame but myself. So there's not really, well, there's a couple greens, nothing that really jumps out at me, so we're gonna have to go ahead and go with Out Late, which is the neon green, which actually matches my shirt like perfectly. And I'm gonna put that for the most part all over my eye. While we're doing this, I've been cutting out a lot of me blending because it takes up so much time, even fast forwarded. But let's talk for a second. So we're doing a bunch of traveling again for the holidays. We will actually be visiting Johnny's family again, because last year we didn't see his family, we saw mine. But my family doesn't do anything for Thanksgiving anymore, so that's why we went to his family's Thanksgiving this year. We'll be doing a bunch of traveling and whatnot, and there's just like so many expenses that add up. And I haven't really said this in a while. I haven't really said much on it, but I still have my Poshmark, and I have sold some stuff, not a lot, some stuff, and I honestly at this point not only want to get all that stuff gone, I want to get it out of my hallway. It's taking up space, it looks crazy, I don't really have a good place to put it. So please, link is going to be down in the description, check it out, shoot me some offers. At this point I want to get rid of stuff, but at the same point, because we have so many expenses and stuff coming up, I am trying to obviously make some type of profit to try to help us with all the stuff that we'll be doing, as well as, I know I said this in my last video, but I'm going to keep saying it because I'm proud of it, by the way, while we're talking, I'm gonna dip into Chaos, which is like a dark green with some reflex in it. I'm gonna put that in my crease. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. The Formulate giveaway is still going on. So they were gracious enough to extend it for me. Oh, it's kind of a brown, which, you know, I'm not worried about it yet. So it looks kind of greenish brown in the pan, but it's performing more like a shimmery metallic brown. Okay, anyways, they were gracious enough to extend it so that, because if, like I said in my Formulate video, linked up here, if I don't have enough people entered, they just cancel it, and instead they extended it to let me get the more people to enter, so then that way more people get a chance to enter and someone will win, instead of it just being canceled and the people that entered just basically get nothing. So there still is a chance. Don't worry if you did enter and you're like, oh well, I haven't heard anything, so that must mean I didn't win. Not true. It just means that things have not finished and it's extended. So that link will also be down in the description. Share it as much as you can. Get your friends, family, everyone to enter, because someone deserves to win. Someone should win. And I'd hate to see it be for nothing this time. It does go through, I think, December 29th, but that link is also down in the description. Those are my two plugs. Let's keep going with this eye. So I have like a green kind of going all over, a little bit of brown in the crease. Don't hate this eye yet. We have not messed it up. Let's pray that we don't mess it up. And I kind of have some ideas in mind. I had ideas in mind last night though, and they didn't go well, so let's see. Okay, I think what I want to try to do, let's try to make some bulbs. So I'm going to take the smallest brush tip that I have. Take a pencil-esque brush. This is my BH Cosmetics 10. This is from the Rose Gold collection, I think, so it doesn't tell me exactly what it's called. But I'm going to take a bright red. I'm going to take Daring, which is this brightest red up here. Now, it is a matte, but I'm going to take some MAC Fix Plus. So I'm going to dip into this red, just on the very tip. And then I'm going to take MAC Fix Plus to try to intensify it. And I'm going to we'll start on the outside and work in. So I'm going to making sure not to blend it all, just hack. Okay, it kind of worked. Try the other side. So trying to match it. Okay, so far so good. So I'm trying to choose bright colors, obviously, from this palette because they would show up most over this stuff. Next, let's go ahead and let's try this blue here. It's a bright neon blue, and it is called Don't Stop. So I think because this one's centered, I'm gonna try to go higher with this one, that blue. So that's where we're at so far. Not bad, not bad. I'm kind of stoked, but we're not done. So next, I'm gonna attempt, I don't have high hopes, but I'm gonna attempt to take the neon yellow here, and we will do, that is called 2 AM. So we'll do the same thing. Ooh, she's pigmented though. I love it. All right, and then I'm gonna go a little bit lower. Oh my gosh, this is working so good. I'm so excited for this. Yes, this is working. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna do one more, and we're gonna make her real high, and we're gonna take the hot pink here, and it is called Reckless. I am Max Fix Plusing it after I'm switching colors, even though the brush is probably a little damp, just to make sure that I'm getting what I want and liking where we're at. So I'm praying that I don't mess this up. Now, here's my idea. Before this look potentially gets ruined. Palette, by the way, great. Knew it would be. Colors, fantastic. They're performing. Pink one's a little fat, but I mean, that's my fault. We have white. I kind of want to, I thought at one point I had screenshotted it, maybe not. So, I don't know if this is probably a great idea for my eye, but we're gonna try it. I have this little, I got it with a nail kit, like for design, and it looks like this. It has the tiniest little tip. little dot tip. So I'm gonna try and take this white eyeliner. I'm gonna paint that on it, and then I'm going to try to, dot. Actually, no, I think this might be too small. Next idea. I'm gonna take another brush. I'm gonna paint eyeliner on it. No, because that's gonna be too big. Okay, we're gonna try this one. No. Okay, we're gonna have to try to do the brush again. Let's try to have the most steady hand I possibly could. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't mess it up yet. Oh, I'm so excited. So we've already did, well, I've talked because you guys can't talk back unless you want to talk in the comments, which I obviously encourage. Okay, the red one is looking a little thick, but you guys, now we need to connect them. Now we need to connect them. Pull out my handy dandy. Now I need to find a tip that's not, ooh, this tip would be good. Okay, we're gonna use this one. So this is an e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. I remember using this before and it was good. Okay, I can't talk while I do this, so wish me the best. I need something more liquidy. I'm gonna go ahead and just use another NYX one. This is the black. My SD card got full, and because I haven't been switching everything around like I should be, which I will be doing tomorrow when I do some editing and whatnot, it cut out on me. So now we got a little bit more time, and hopefully I didn't delete files that I need, which I've already uploaded the Shane Dawson X Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette, so I'm nervous. I don't want to mess this up. Same thin little thing you did do. So sorry if you can't really see. So here's the problem with doing any eye looks. So I kind of wanted it to be squeaky, but it's a little bit bigger than I wanted. Obviously it could sweat, so I messed it up. But I have hooded eyes, so trying to do stuff is literally a pain in the butt. So maybe we'll see how that looks once it dries. I'm gonna let that dry before I close my eye again. But while I have this eye closed, I'm gonna actually add some glitter liner to it. Try and make it look a little bit better maybe. And that, more or less, will be our sparkly tinsel maybe. Oh, the glitter is nice. So now I just need to let this dry, and then I'm gonna do the other eye, and we'll be right back. So because I have hooded eyelids, it doesn't look as bad. It doesn't look as cool as this side, but this side, you can tell it's missing something. So I think what I'm gonna try to do on this side is I'm gonna try to draw it a little straighter and not try to be so creative and zigzag and whatnot. Alright, I know my problem. I have a fat hand. I pressed down too hard because that one from the red to blue isn't too bad, but the blue to yellow is fat. So my fat hand messed up with the glitter, so we're gonna attempt to fix that real quick and add a little bit more green on top of just that one spot to try to, I'm afraid because that yellow is right there, I really don't want to mess it up. I mean, I made it a little better, but not much, and I honestly don't want to ruin it. What I am gonna do though, comfortably and confidently, is tap into, let's just go ahead and, since we used Halo Effect, this one, we're gonna use this one called Ghosted. So there's that to give it, I think I'm gonna actually, I don't normally do this, I'm gonna take it around my whole brow up until that pink anyways, just to give it more of a like frosted little look. Don't hate that. And then we need something under our eye, and I think I'm just gonna hit into that green, the like bright green, just because I don't want to go too absolutely crazy. I might add a hint of silver after the fact, so that just gives it a very subtle hit. And then I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tap into Hot Date, which is this silver here, and buff that just a little, like halfway in my bottom lashes, my under eye. And it actually worked because I still had a hint of green on my brush. Now, here's the true question. What color eyeliner do we do? I think I'm gonna do gold. Now, I'm gonna do gold because the star or angel on top of the tree tends to be gold more times than not. I think our angel also used to be white, but I'm pretty sure it had silver in it too. But in my lifetime, I've seen a lot of gold stars on top of trees. Oh man, it looks like I'm rubbing foil on my under eye, and I'm, oh, of course I'm tearing up. I accidentally poked myself in the eye. kind of living for it. Real quick, I'm gonna do some mascara, curl my lashes, eyebrows, throw in a lip, and then let's talk. So this is our completed look. I didn't want to take away from the eye look too much, so I didn't do a like crazy mascara. I just did a very nice light one just to coat the lashes, give them a little bit of volume. And then I threw on a little bit of the Morphe X Jeffree Star Living for It sparkly gloss, just to, again, kind of looks like my lips are a little cold, but it also looks frosty. Again, to hint with the, I've been cold and I've been outside and I keep looking at the monitor, Megan, But overall, okay, palette was beautiful. The colors, love them. The only thing I don't love is how big this palette is for traveling, but after this week, after I play with more palettes, if this is a palette that I still really enjoy, this might be a really good Christmas one. It has really good Christmas colors in it. Now, compared to yesterday, I'd say today is a success compared to yesterday. Now, if I hadn't messed up the black liner, and I mean just a tiny bit on the bulb there, not bad. I like it. Like it. So, that's all. I'm just in a good mood anyways, and I feel like I did way better than yesterday, so I'm chalking it up as a win. But as always, guys, links are down in the description. Subscribe if you have not, like this video, comment for more recommendations of videos that you would like to see. Although I have a crazy list of things, I would be more than happy to make a video and fit it in, and I'm always open to ideas anyways. I made some super cringy TikToks yesterday. I wiped off all my eye makeup because it was just bad, and you know, I didn't want that on TikTok. It didn't need to be on TikTok. So TikTok is linked down below, all my other socials. Formulate giveaway is still going on. My Poshmark is up and popping. Go check it out, see if there's anything that you're interested in. That's all I've got for this video, guys. Till next time.